subscribe please. How did I go from this to this?
Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Grab your tools and let's get started. My name is Nikita Sharma and in today's video we will be making a charcoal sketch or a portrait of Saurav Joshi. So after making the grid, I am using a lead pencil of 0.5 lead to make the reference image on a paper. In my previous videos, I already told you that how to make a grid, but don't worry if you don't know. I am using a drawing grid app. It is a mobile application. You can download it from Play Store, using which I made a grid on my reference image and then I made it on a paper, and after that I am making this drawing over that grid using that grid. Take your time when you're making these basic shapes, because it is really important to make these basic shapes correctly in a correct box to get the good results at the end, because face should be proportionate. Make sure that you are drawing everything in a correct box, because afterwards it is really difficult to erase it all and draw again. So make sure that you do it correctly from the starting only. At this point we are drawing only the basic shapes of everything, so there is no need to shade anything. You can do little shading in eyebrows or hairs if you want, otherwise not needed. One thing you must note while making the grid on your reference image using the mobile app is that all the boxes should be square boxes, so that it will be easy to make the similar grid on the paper. When you are making hairs, it is not important to make each strand of hair in this step. You can only make the outer structure or the outer shape of the hair, so that you know that where you have to make the strands of hairs. And with this we are almost done with the basic shape of the image, or by tracing image on the piece of paper. Now it's time to shade. So get your charcoal pencil. I am first of all using a medium charcoal pencil, so you can get it from any store near you. Using a medium charcoal pencil which has the yellow line. If you don't remember or don't know that which one is the medium charcoal pencil, you can remember that it has the yellow line below it. So with that I am making this strands of hair. After this I am going to use soft charcoal pencil to add the second layer, but before that let us mix it using a synthetic paintbrush first, so that it will look mixed and will not look different strands and will look like realistic hairs. So I am quickly finishing it. You can take your time. Many people ask me that how many layers should we add to this hairs or anything. Well, I would say that no layers are enough. You can add as many as to make it look realistic. Now I am using a soft charcoal pencil which has a blue line below it. These lines have nothing to do with the result. They are just to make you remember that which pencil is soft and which is hard, etc. It is important to add multiple layers in hairs, because that's what make it more realistic. Moreover, you can use this soft charcoal pencil in the first layer as well. I used medium one because I had it. You can use any one. After that it is really important to mix it using a synthetic paintbrush or any paintbrush. You can even use mixing stumps or tissue paper to mix this. After this I am adding a third layer using the soft charcoal pencil only, and again mixing it. There is no rule for adding these layers. You can add as many layers as you want. It all depends upon your reference image. So observe your reference image properly, see where the dark shades are there, where the light shades are there, and accordingly shade your drawing or add layers to your drawing. Now I am going to use this Apsara's mono eraser, or they call it mechanical eraser, to give the highlights in the hairs. Observe your reference image again and see where these highlights are there in your reference image, and do make these highlights accordingly. So I think that's enough for the hairs. Now we are moving to eyebrows. In the same way you have to shade the eyebrows also. Add the first layer, then the second layer, or even only the first layer of charcoal is enough. After that mix it using your paintbrush, synthetic brush, or any brush that you have to mix it or blend it. So finally, let's move to the specs now. So start shading it using your charcoal pencil. I am still using a soft charcoal pencil. Leave the highlights wherever you think the light is coming or the light source is, or just observe your reference image and see where the highlights are, and leave that in your drawing. After that, use your blender or mixing stump to mix these highlights and mix everything using a paintbrush or synthetic brush or blenders or tissue papers or your fingers or anything. Make sure that you keep a paper below your hand so that you don't smudge the area which is not shaded yet or which is already shaded. So let's move to the eyes. Oh, I hate this. I'm using really cheap pencils. I bought it just for rupees 15. I think that's why they are breaking a lot and I just don't like it. So start by shading the dark areas in your eyes. Shade the dark areas by observing your reference image and then mix using blenders or synthetic brush, and light areas will be shaded automatically. That's the benefit of using a charcoal pencil, because it really blends easily. We don't have to put so much efforts like we do in graphite because it blends easily and it is really dark as well. Now I am using a mono eraser of Apsara to make these highlights in the eyes or these white spots or texture on the face. After that, we are making this shine in the specs to make it look that the glasses are shining. And we have to shade the other eye in exactly same way. So just repeat the same process, add the shine to the glasses, blend everything, that's it. Just mixing the shades and now moving to the nose. Like we did before, first let's make these darker areas and then blend it. Similarly, I'm shading this dark areas in the mouth or the lips as well, and after that I will blend it. The light areas will automatically be shaded because this charcoal spreads, as I told before. Mixing is very important part when you are using charcoal or any medium, because that's what make everything look like a texture on a face, and it will look realistic if it is shaded properly. Use mono eraser or any eraser to make highlights and blend properly. Don't forget to add another layer wherever you think that something should look darker, and after that blend it properly. Now I am going to shade the chin and add some facial hairs, as I have observed the reference image and it is there in reference image. And make sure that you blend everything properly afterwards. Now we are going to move on the lower area or the neck portion of this image. For that, we are going to shade this darker areas first and then going to blend it like we did in the whole portrait. That's the main thing that we do in charcoal portraits, that we give this dark layer on the dark areas by observing the reference image and then mix it or smudge it using blenders or paint brushes or anything, so that it spreads on the light area and shades the light area itself. Don't forget to add another layer of charcoal or anything wherever you think that something should be darker. Like I am adding here on the chin to make it look darker, and don't forget to erase these guidelines or the grid afterwards. So with this we are done with today's video. I hope you liked it. If yes, please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Follow me on Instagram for more such videos and content. Make sure that you like the video. Thank you so much and see you in next video. Bye bye.